This is a curious exploration of 10 land animals that, due to their strength, size, or unique abilities, could potentially overcome the king of the jungle, the lion. From the colossal African elephant to the formidable grizzly bear, each animal represents a unique embodiment of power and survival instinct. Number 1. African elephant. The African elephant is the largest land animal in the world and, without a doubt, one of the strongest. Weighing between 6,000 to 13,000 pounds and standing up to 13 feet at the shoulder, these massive creatures are a formidable force. Their strength and size alone place them at an advantage over a lion, which averages around 420 pounds. The African elephant is equipped with long, curving tusks made of ivory. These tusks can grow up to 8 feet in length and weigh up to 100 pounds each. They are used for digging, lifting objects, gathering food, and stripping bark from trees. In the context of self-defense or aggression, these tusks are akin to lethal spears that can pierce, push, and cause significant damage to any attacker, including a lion. But the African elephant's defense doesn't rely solely on their tusks. Their thick, tough skin, which can be up to an inch thick, serves as an excellent protective barrier. This level of skin toughness makes it difficult for a lion to deliver a killing bite, which usually targets softer areas like the throat or belly. Moreover, elephants are highly intelligent and social animals, living in matriarchal groups called herds. If a lion, or even a pride of lions, were to attack an elephant, especially a young one, the entire herd would rally to defend it. The collective defense of a herd of elephants would be almost impossible for a lion or even a group of lions to overcome. Elephants also have a surprisingly fast charging speed. Despite their enormous size, an African elephant can charge at speeds of up to 15 miles per hour. The sheer force of an elephant charging is enough to knock a lion off its feet and cause severe injuries. Lastly, an elephant's trunk is a versatile tool. Capable of lifting up to 400 pounds, the trunk could, theoretically, be used as a weapon to strike a lion or any other threat. The force behind such a blow from an elephant's trunk could cause serious harm. That being said, encounters between elephants and lions in the wild are rare. When they do occur, they typically happen around watering holes, where the different species come to drink. Usually the elephant's imposing size and strength deter the lions from attacking, making these encounters more a show of power than a deadly conflict. Number 2. Hippopotamus. Although the hippopotamus, or hippo for short, might seem like a placid, slow-moving creature, it is, in fact, one of the most aggressive and dangerous animals on the African continent. A fully grown male can weigh up to 3,300 pounds and is equipped with unique features that could make it a deadly adversary for a lion. The hippopotamus possesses an incredibly strong bite force. With jaws that can open 150 degrees and can exert a biting force of nearly 2,000 pounds per square inch, the hippo has one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom. Their massive mouth is filled with long, sharp canine teeth and incisors that can reach up to 20 inches in length. These teeth are not used for chewing, but primarily for combat and defense. A single bite from a hippo has the potential to crush bones or cause devastating wounds, which could be lethal to a lion. Furthermore, despite their bulky bodies, hippos are surprisingly quick and agile. They can run up to 20 miles per hour on land, which is faster than the average human and can certainly keep pace with a lion. Their size and speed combined with their aggression make them formidable when defending their territory or young ones. Another noteworthy trait of the hippo is its thick skin, which can be 2 inches thick in some places. This nearly impenetrable hide provides excellent protection against the lion's primary weapon, its claws and teeth. The hippo's body, largely shielded by this tough skin layer, could withstand a lion's attack long enough for the hippo to retaliate with its powerful jaws. Hippos are also highly social animals, living in groups known as pods, schools, or bloats. This social behavior can translate into a collective defensive response when threatened. Much like elephants, a group of hippos can provide a strong defensive front against any potential predator, including lions. It's important to consider the hippo's semi-aquatic lifestyle as a significant advantage. Hippos spend most of their time in water bodies like rivers and lakes, which provides a natural barrier against lions. If a lion were to challenge a hippo in the water, the lion would be at a considerable disadvantage. Hippos are exceptional swimmers and can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes, allowing them to navigate and control the battle in their preferred environment. Wildlife encounters between hippos and lions are relatively rare due to the hippo's semi-aquatic lifestyle. However, when they do occur, lions often prefer to avoid confrontation with these massive, aggressive creatures. The combination of the hippo's size, speed, aggression, powerful bite, thick skin, social behavior, and aquatic advantage make it one of the few animals that could realistically pose a threat to a lion. While such confrontations are infrequent and depend on specific circumstances, it's clear that a fully grown, healthy hippopotamus is capable of killing a lion. Number 3. Rhinoceros. The rhinoceros, often simply referred to as a rhino, is another giant of the African plains and Asian jungles that has the potential to defeat a lion. Rhinos are among the largest land mammals, with adult males weighing between 1,760 and 3,080 kilograms, depending on the species. They are characteristically known for their formidable horn and armor-like skin, which provide them with significant advantages in a confrontation. The rhino's most prominent feature is its horn, which is made of keratin, the same substance as our hair and nails. While it may vary among species, a rhino's horn can reach lengths of up to 59 inches. This horn is not only a symbol of the rhino's identity, but also a powerful weapon. When a rhino charges, which it can do at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, this horn becomes a lethal spear capable of piercing even the tough hide of a lion. A well-aimed thrust could potentially inflict serious injury or even death. Furthermore, a rhinoceros is protected by a thick armor-like skin that can be as much as 5 centimeters thick. This skin forms large plate-like folds over the rhino's body, offering substantial protection against the lion's primary weapons, its teeth and claws. The toughness of this skin can minimize the damage from a lion's attack, offering the rhino a level of protection few animals can match. Despite their large size and heavy build, rhinos are far from slow or clumsy. They can run surprisingly fast, with top speeds reaching up to 40 miles per hour, comparable to a lion's top speed. This agility, combined with their massive size, offers the rhino a blend of power and speed that could be overwhelming for a lion. Rhinos also possess a keen sense of hearing and a strong sense of smell, compensating for their relatively poor eyesight. These enhanced senses can alert them to the presence of a lion or any other threat in time to prepare a charge or a defensive stance. As solitary creatures, rhinos don't have the advantage of collective defense like elephants or hippos. However, they are fiercely protective of their territory and their young, and a mother rhino can be especially dangerous. She will fiercely protect her calf from any potential danger, and a lion foolish enough to pose a threat is likely to face the full force of a charging, protective mother. That being said, it's worth noting that the likelihood of a lion attacking a fully grown rhino in the wild is low. Lions, like all predators, aim to expend the least amount of energy for the greatest reward, and attacking a large, aggressive creature like a rhino is a high-risk endeavor. Number 4. Cape buffalo. The Cape buffalo, also known as the African buffalo, is a robust animal native to the grasslands of Africa. These creatures are renowned for their strength, aggressive behavior, and most notably, their lethal horns, making them a formidable contender against a lion. Cape buffaloes are large, with mature males weighing between 1,100 to 2,200 pounds. This significant weight advantage, coupled with their powerful, muscular build, provides them with the physical prowess to challenge a lion. They are certainly not an easy prey for any predator, let alone the king of the jungle. The most distinguishing feature of the Cape buffalo is its set of massive, curved horns, often referred to as a boss. The boss is thick, broad, and fused at the center, forming a shield-like structure that covers the top of the buffalo's head. These horns are incredibly strong and can inflict significant damage when used to gore an attacker. A single well-aimed charge with these horns could potentially wound or even kill a lion. Moreover, Cape buffaloes are highly social creatures that live in large herds, often comprising hundreds of individuals. This group living has a significant defensive advantage. When under attack, the buffaloes will form a protective circle around the young, with the adults facing outwards to confront the attackers. This collective defense strategy can be incredibly effective, making it hard for a lion or even a pride of lions to penetrate and capture an individual. Additionally, Cape buffaloes are not as slow as one might think. They can run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. This speed, combined with their power and aggression, makes them a dangerous adversary when cornered or provoked. In the African wilderness, Cape buffaloes are one of the few animals that lions will think twice about attacking. The risk of injury from those formidable horns and the energy required to bring down such a large, strong animal often outweighs the potential benefit, especially when easier prey is available. However, in confrontations between lions and buffaloes, it is often the buffalo that ends up being the prey, primarily due to the coordinated hunting strategy of lion prides. But in a scenario where a lone lion faces off against a mature, healthy Cape buffalo, the odds could easily be in favor of the buffalo. Number 5. Grizzly bear. Venturing away from the African savanna and into the wilderness of North America, we find the grizzly bear, a creature well known for its strength, ferocity, and resilience. Despite living continents apart, if a grizzly bear were ever to encounter a lion, it would certainly prove to be a formidable opponent. Grizzly bears are powerful animals that can weigh between 400 to 800 pounds, though some large males have been known to exceed 1,000 pounds. They stand up to 8 feet tall on their hind legs, providing them with a significant height and weight advantage over a lion. Their sheer size and strength alone make them a daunting adversary. Possessing strong, sharp claws that can reach up to 6 inches in length, a grizzly bear has a significant weapon at its disposal. These claws, longer than a lion's, are perfect for digging into the ground and ripping apart logs, but they can also be used effectively in a fight to slash and wound an opponent. A swipe from a grizzly bear's claw could potentially deliver a devastating blow to a lion. Additionally, grizzly bears have an incredibly strong bite force. With a bite force estimate of approximately 1,200 pounds per square inch, a grizzly can bite down with enough power to crush a bowling ball. If a grizzly were to clamp its jaws onto a lion, it could inflict severe injuries. Another advantage that grizzly bears have is their endurance. They possess a high level of stamina and resilience, which could prove pivotal in a sustained battle. Even when injured, grizzlies can continue fighting, drawing from their reserves of strength and endurance. Grizzly bears also have a thick fur coat and a substantial layer of fat, especially during the colder months when they prepare for hibernation. This natural layer provides some protection against a lion's teeth and claws, reducing the damage they can inflict. Like rhinos, grizzlies are solitary creatures, so they don't have the advantage of collective defense. However, they are fiercely protective of their cubs. A mother grizzly bear, known as a sow, will fight to the death to protect her offspring from any threat, including lions. While lions and grizzlies don't share habitats and thus don't have interactions in the wild, if a hypothetical confrontation were to take place, the grizzly bear's size, strength, sharp claws, powerful bite, endurance, and protective fur and fat layers make it a dangerous adversary for a lion. Number 6. Polar bear. The polar bear, native to the icy wilderness of the Arctic Circle, is the largest species of bear and indeed one of the largest land carnivores. Although lions and polar bears live in completely different habitats and will never meet in the wild, hypothetically, a polar bear could present a potent challenge to a lion. Adult male polar bears weigh between 900 to 1,600 pounds, making them significantly heavier than lions. They can stand over 10 feet tall on their hind legs, dwarfing a standing lion. This size advantage alone could give the polar bear the upper hand in a direct confrontation. Much like the grizzly bear, a polar bear also has powerful forelimbs equipped with large, sharp claws that can measure up to 3.5 inches long. These claws, combined with their incredible strength, allow them to pull out large seals from the water. In a battle scenario, these claws could be used to deliver powerful, damaging swipes to a lion. Polar bears possess a potent bite force, with jaws capable of breaking through thick ice and the hard bones of their primary prey, seals. A bite from a polar bear could cause significant injury to a lion. Polar bears are equipped with a thick layer of blubber, up to 4.5 inches thick, which provides insulation from the cold Arctic temperatures. This blubber layer, in addition to a dense fur coat, could offer some protection against the lion's teeth and claws, possibly reducing the severity of any inflicted wounds. Their habitat in the icy Arctic also plays a role in their physical prowess. Polar bears are excellent swimmers, capable of swimming for long distances at speeds up to 6 miles per hour. While this trait wouldn't come into play in a land confrontation with a lion, it is a testament to their strength and endurance. Like other bears, polar bears are typically solitary animals. However, they are known to be aggressive and won't shy away from a fight when threatened. Female polar bears, in particular, are fiercely protective of their cubs and can become incredibly dangerous if they perceive a threat to their offspring. While the lion is the king of the jungle, the polar bear is undeniably the king of the Arctic. The significant size difference, powerful claws, strong bite, thick blubber, and aggressive nature of a polar bear make it a formidable adversary that could potentially kill a lion. Number 7. Saltwater crocodile. Leaving the freezing Arctic and heading towards the tropical regions, we encounter the saltwater crocodile, also known as the salty. This is the largest living reptile and one of the most formidable predators on the planet. Although lions and saltwater crocodiles inhabit different continents, in a hypothetical encounter, a saltwater crocodile could be a lethal threat to a lion. Saltwater crocodiles can grow up to 23 feet in length and weigh up to 2,200 pounds, making them significantly larger than lions. Their sheer size and strength give them an edge in a potential face-off. The crocodile's most lethal weapon is its bite. Saltwater crocodiles have the most powerful bite of any living animal. The force of a crocodile's bite has been measured at up to 3,700 pounds per square inch, capable of crushing bone. A single bite from a saltwater crocodile could be fatal to a lion. Their thick, armor-like skin provides excellent protection against potential attacks. The crocodile's back is covered in osteoderms or bony plates, providing an additional layer of defense against a lion's claws and teeth. This armor, combined with the crocodile's size and strength, makes them incredibly difficult to injure. Furthermore, saltwater crocodiles are ambush predators. They are known for their ability to remain submerged in water for long periods, waiting patiently for their prey to come within reach. Then, with a sudden burst of speed, they can launch an attack, catching their prey off guard. This tactic wouldn't be much use in a head-to-head confrontation on land, but it demonstrates the crocodile's predatory skills and patience. Despite their bulky size, saltwater crocodiles are surprisingly agile and can move quickly both in water and on land. On land, they can achieve brief bursts of speed, rushing out of the water to capture prey. In the water, they are even more formidable, able to swim up to 20 miles per hour. This gives the crocodile a significant advantage if the confrontation were to happen near or in a water body. While lions and saltwater crocodiles do not typically encounter each other in the wild due to their geographical separation, crocodiles are known to occasionally clash with big cats. In Africa, for example, Nile crocodiles and lions have been observed in confrontation, usually over carcasses or when lions venture too close to the water. Number 8. Komodo dragon. Moving from the aquatic realms to a land of dragons, the Komodo dragon emerges as a potential threat to a lion. Found in the Indonesian islands, the Komodo dragon is the largest living species of lizard and has a set of unique capabilities that could prove lethal to a lion in a hypothetical encounter. Komodo dragons can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh up to 200 pounds. While they are significantly smaller than lions, they possess a range of attributes that compensate for their size disadvantage. One of the Komodo dragon's most lethal weapons is its bite. Their jaws are armed with about 60 serrated teeth, each around an inch long, designed to slice flesh open with efficiency. However, it's not just the physical damage caused by these teeth that poses a threat. Komodo dragons are infamous for their toxic bite, caused by a mixture of venom and a host of pathogenic bacteria inhabiting their mouths. This venomous bite can cause shock, inhibit blood clotting, and dramatically lower blood pressure. Meanwhile, the bacteria can cause severe infections. Therefore, even a single bite from a Komodo dragon could lead to a slow, debilitating death. Komodo dragons have a thick, tough skin reinforced with tiny bones called osteoderms. This armor-like skin provides significant protection against a lion's teeth and claws, helping the Komodo to withstand potential attacks. Furthermore, Komodo dragons have powerful, muscular tails that they can use as a whip-like weapon. A strong swipe from this tail could potentially wound and destabilize a lion. While a confrontation between a Komodo dragon and a lion is highly unlikely due to their geographically separated habitats, in a hypothetical situation, the Komodo's venomous bite, armored skin, powerful tail, and ambush hunting strategy could potentially prove lethal to a lion. Number 9. Bengal tiger. Heading back to the realm of big cats, the Bengal tiger stands as a formidable rival to the lion. While the lion is often termed the king of the jungle, the Bengal tiger, ruling the forests and grasslands of the Indian subcontinent, could certainly challenge this title. The Bengal tiger is one of the largest and most powerful members of the big cat family. Males can grow up to 10 feet in length, not including the tail, and weigh between 400 to 600 pounds. This puts them in the same weight class as lions, and their strength and agility are comparable. What makes Bengal tigers particularly dangerous is their combination of strength, agility, and predatory instinct. They have strong, muscular bodies that enable them to take down large prey like buffalo and elephants. Their forelimbs are powerful and equipped with large, retractable claws that can cause significant damage in a fight. Bengal tigers are solitary creatures and skilled hunters. They are masters of stealth and ambush, using their striped coat as camouflage to blend in with the tall grasses and forests of their habitat. This stealth and the element of surprise are important advantages in a fight. If a tiger can launch an unexpected attack on a lion, it could potentially land a fatal blow before the lion has a chance to react. It's important to mention, however, that such fights are typically a result of human intervention, and in the wild, these two big cats would generally avoid each other rather than engage in a potentially harmful confrontation. Both are apex predators in their respective habitats and command respect and fear in their realms. Number 10. Gorilla. Journeying into the dense forests of Central Africa, we encounter the gorilla. As the largest living primate, gorillas are known for their immense strength and intelligence, both of which could pose a challenge to a lion in a hypothetical confrontation. Adult male gorillas, known as silverbacks, can weigh between 300 to 400 pounds and stand about 5.6 feet tall. While they might be shorter than a lion, they possess a muscular and robust physique. A gorilla's strength is estimated to be about 6 times that of a human, suggesting that they could match a lion in terms of raw power. A gorilla's arms are incredibly strong and long, spanning a stretch that exceeds their standing height. These powerful arms, equipped with hands that can grip and manipulate, could potentially be used to grapple with and hold off a lion. Moreover, their fingers end in sharp, strong nails that can cause substantial wounds. Gorillas have a powerful bite, with large, sharp canines that can inflict severe injuries. Their bite force has been estimated to be around 1,300 pounds per square inch, stronger than that of a lion. A single bite from a gorilla could cause significant damage to a lion. Additionally, gorillas have a thick hide and dense muscles, which provide some level of protection against a lion's teeth and claws. Their chest, in particular, is broad and muscular, serving as a natural shield. In the natural world, lions and gorillas don't come into conflict due to their different habitats and lifestyles. Lions are savanna dwellers and hunt in prides, while gorillas live in the dense forests and move in family groups. However, if a confrontation were to occur, the gorilla's strength, powerful arms, lethal bite, protective hide, and intelligence could potentially pose a significant threat to a lion.